overall. They were so strong in the SEC, going 7-1. Mike Elko will return to his defense that he is so known for, but they do have some compelling offensive players back, including the electric quarterback, Marcel Reed. I'll keep you posted how it's going down here. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Aggies offense will have the football first. Mario Craver, every time he gets a chance to make a play, the entire stadium holds its breath.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
Throwing Reed. Out wide left, it's Craver. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quick give, it's Morrow. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
When you think Texas A&M football, man, you think running the football all the way back to the R.C. Slocum, a great Aggie head coach. You just want to be the more physical team, and you want to be imposing your will. This guy right here toting the...
Breaks free, and he might be gone. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. A&M comes back out with another first down. Run in the red zone. It's Morrow. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Handoff again. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Play fake, Marcel Reed. Makes a catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. When this place gets loud, it starts to sway. They've renovated, reinforced, and still the rafters are shaking.
Yeah, and they still come out, and they still got the 12th man tradition. So many traditions at this school, and that's why they support and they love their team, and people want to come play here. He'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mean Green offense takes over, and they'll go to work for the first time. And for the first time in this one, here's Jaheim White, one of the better running backs in all of college football and a vital cog in this offense.
Well, he's a very special, talented running back, and in the future, it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Throws for the tight end. Right side, it's Reese. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that they're looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Got it behind the line. It's Tipton. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all the...
Oh, it's a fumble. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
One thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Horton. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Reed fires to the wideout. Complete on the comeback. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Sets his feet. It's Reed. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Play fake, Reed. Touchdown, Texas A&M. He got it right inside the pylon.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, you're seeing a complete effort right now by this football team. Their offense has been doing their part, scoring points. They've got a big lead, and the defense right now is just shutting the opponent out. So good against the run and so athletic, and they have the ability to rush the passer. As you saw right there, getting the sack. We're only in the first quarter, but they're right now winning this game in all 3 phases.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Oh, pressure's coming. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Their offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
The Aggies come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Quarterback changing the play. Reed shoots it to the left. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Makes the grab. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Play action with Reed. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Texas A&M! And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Finds a crease. It's White. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They've got a first down here to open the period. Running inside, it's White. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. North Texas in the hurry up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Jackson will throw. Looking down the middle. In traffic, it's Reese. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the score...
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. Motion from the wideout. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Out wide right, it's Tipton. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop. And they decide to trot out the kicker. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Holly, what do you have?
Hey guys, checking in from the home team sidelines. Players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong with the big lead. They're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Bunch formation for these receivers. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Running the ball's in the Aggies' DNA. I mean, that dates back to the Junction Boys.
It's the physicality. They find those guys up front that can make holes, and I think that's when you've seen the great A&M teams. Really good offensive line, paving the way for those backs and those great teams they've had.
Here's Reed to throw. Left side is Craver. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Back to pass, it's Reed. Quickly complete. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. And the Aggies have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads to the wideout. Right side, it's Horton. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. From the gun, it's Owens. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And the extra point is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Trying to make one miss. Slips through the line. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Aggie. Special teams coming through. The 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes zoof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The run inside. It's White. Enough to move the chains. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Sells the run, looking to pass. Out wide right, it's Reese. Still running at the 40. They're able to ride him down, but not before he has flipped the field with a huge pickup on the play, and now they are set up coming out of the 2-minute timeout. From the gun, the ground game. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Jackson gonna throw it. On the move. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Texas A&M will use its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. As we check in with Holly.
Here on the Aggies sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down, and the clock continues to run.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground. Just enough time to get off 1 more snap. Might as well run him again. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Straight ahead, it's Owens. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you? This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the home of the 12th man.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much.
And the defense, got him at the 27.
And I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him. North Texas will have to punt it away. He might be afraid to kick it to him here after the first punt was taken back to the house. Not a lot of room to field this one. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Hey guys, here on the Texas A&M sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Throwing Reed. Right side, it's Horton. Turning it on. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a first down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door, 1st and goal.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Reed on the play action. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Aggie. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
And he made the extra point without problem. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Makes a grab down the middle. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Mean Green. Once he got some room, it was over.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver.
The extra point is blocked. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Jackson will throw. Under pressure. Avoids the pressure and gets away. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. North Texas will have to punt it away. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. He gets a block. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Hey, guys, here on the home team sideline, guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Reed. Out wide left, it's Riley. Could not make his way to the corner.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Drops back on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Powers inside. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
A&M comes back out with another first down. Reed. Got it. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And that's the look in man coverage you can throw the hitch route against, right? When the receiver's got a little bit of access, so he's got some room to work with. Against press, you're risking a pick 6. So good decision there by the Q, knowing that was a good look to throw in.
And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half, and you got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got to come up with a stop.
And they will score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. He scores for the 5th time in this game. Lining up for the PAT. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Hits inside. It's White. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. After 3 periods of play, and these 2 running backs have gone head-to-head. we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Turns up, it's Reese. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Trying to squeak through the pile. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Sells the run, wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, you look at Webster's dictionary and the term game wrecker, a picture of this guy is going to show up. He has been unstoppable in this football game. That's his second sack here today.
He'll pitch it. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. And they got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Punt is in the air on fourth down. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they get.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's Reed to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Owens. At the 45, on his way. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Throws to the tight end. Between the hashes, it's Riley. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Texas A&M will snap it in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Out wide right, it's Owens. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on second down. He's got the tight end. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. Play fake, Marcel Reed. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Texas A&M. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. He's in the house for the 6th time in this game. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Offense in a bunch formation. Quick give, it's White. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They give it back to him. Looking for a crease. Breaks into the open. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Takes the handoff. It's White. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. 2nd and long here. They'll move the tight end. After run, now throw. Got a man. It's Reese. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Running inside. It's White. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Jackson gonna throw it. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And he gets it away.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Absolutely center cut. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
They just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.